North Carolina. I got a dog barking.
That's okay. We're gonna mute. We're gonna
Bobby,
mute.
you got one barking
mute you in a little while, Bunny.
Okay.
It was like 90 degrees here today in upstate New York. Too hot for me. And I can't have my air conditioner on in my little room here because it's really loud. It's like really, really loud.
Oh my gosh.
So I have my fan blowing from the kitchen into here because there's AC in there. So hopefully
I would have a fan on me, blowing on me.
Yeah, no, it's
not from
when I stand up and go over there, I'll have the fan on me. Hi, Jennifer.
Hello.
Hi, honey. Who else we have? We have Deborah Smith. Hi, Deborah.
Hi.
Is that Debbie Daniel Smith? Is that who that is?
This is Gina.
Hi, Gina.
Hello.
We have Cheryl. Cheryl's here. Hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
Shannon, Gilda Shepherd. Robin, is that you? Are you here?
Yeah.
Is Robin going to join a class?
I'm here.
You're not working.
Oh, I'm not working.
Hooray!
Right.
And there's Susan.
Hi.
Hi, Susan. Susan got on again. Jamie. Hi, Teresa.
Hi.
Linda. There's Lisa Simmons. Lisa, you were early or something. You tried to get on before and I wasn't here or whatever. What happened with that? I tried to get on. It didn't work. There's Glynis.
I'm throwing a valve one time before.
We're going to wait a little while for some more people. If this is your first time joining, what I normally do, because what happens with Zoom, now I don't know if it happens on your end, if you're using an iPad or a phone to watch me, and Cheryl gave us this tip actually, just tap on my picture and I will stay on your screen the whole time. But what Zoom normally does is it defaults to what's called speaker view, meaning that whoever is talking, they will appear big on your screen. So if somebody else talks on my end, you take up my screen, and that's going to actually affect the final video too, which is okay if you have a question. But when I'm teaching and everybody's working, and if everyone doesn't have their device muted and there's background noise, it'll just mess up the video. So when we get started, I'm just going to mute everybody, but you'll still have the ability to unmute yourself. If you're on your laptop or PC, you just hover your mouse over to the bottom of your Zoom screen, and you'll see the controls come up for start or stop video, or unmute yourself, because you're going to want to unmute yourself if I mute you. If you're on your iPad or iPhone, you just tap your screen and that'll bring the controls up. You don't have to have your video on. It's not a requirement. You can if you want. A lot of times my members will just keep their video off unless they want, until they want to maybe show me something. Christina, take a look at this. What do you think? And they'll turn their video on. So, but I think, Bunny's done this before. Jennifer, Debbie, I think you have. But, if anybody has any questions now about it, about how this works, you can ask me now before we get started. That's fine. Did everybody get their tree ready? I know it was a little bit confusing because I posted a picture of one with the poof method, and then I decided I wanted to do ruffles. But I have 3 trees, and I also have 21-inch mesh. So what I'm probably going to do is, if I have time, and I may do the proof as well, maybe at least just do the base. But if I don't, I'm going to either do a Facebook Live or I'll just record it. It won't be a paid class. It'll just be, and I want to start doing a few more of those. I want to be able just to, do a Facebook Live once in a while. I don't want you guys have to always pay for something. I was thinking about that. So, but that's it. And I'll show you what I did when I put my lights on. in my pipe cleaners and all. I just basically space them, 4 or 5 inches apart. But let me move my laptop over. Everybody looks like they've got their trees ready. And does everybody kind of have a smaller tree? Some people have bigger trees, I think, or tomato cages, I should say. Just add the pipe cleaners. What's that? Did somebody ask something? Glynis, did you say something or no? Okay. The thing of it is, the best thing about making a wreath or anything where you're adding pipe cleaners to something and putting your mesh on, if you've got bare spots, just add some more pipe cleaners and add some more mesh. You can always fill those spots in, which is nice. So let me go ahead and I'm going to move my laptop over and switch my camera so we can get to where I am over here and you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to switch to my other cam here. Maybe it'll switch over for me. There we go. We might have to move it back a little bit. I don't know because this tree is kind of tall. Let's see. Let me see here. My messy craft room / office. I'll pretty much get the whole thing. I'm going to start at the bottom anyway, but I think what I'm going to do next time when I make another one of these, I put my lights on first, and I kind of put them on and took them off a couple of times because I wasn't really happy with how it was looking. But obviously, I started at the bottom, with my cord. Somebody had asked me, they said they saw a tutorial, and they started with the cord at the top, the plug, and I thought, that doesn't make a lot of sense. You're going to want to be able to plug it in. So
Like on that Real Housewives, I think we could delete that too.
I'm going to go ahead and mute you guys. So you'll be able to unmute yourself. I know last time we had an issue and I forgot to check the button for you guys to be able to unmute yourself. Cheryl pointed that out to me. So you could unmute yourself at any time if you have a question. But I'm not sure if you can really tell what I did. I'm going to have a spot back here that's not really going to have a lot of lights because I just couldn't figure out how to get them strung correctly. But I'm just going to put that side toward the wall. I'll maybe just put it in the corner or something. But I sort of started at the bottom here, if you can really see that. It's kind of hard to see. And I went up. I actually just went up and down. And I attached them with zip ties here and there. But I think what I'm going to do next time I do this is, you can see with these, it's kind of hard to tell with all the pipe cleaners on here, but with the 33-inch cage, I think it's the same way with the larger cage. You have your top, if you can see the top, obviously, that I put zip ties, I put some zip ties on there, like a little teepee out of it. But you've got 2 rings going around the middle. There's one there and there's one there. I think what I'm going to do next time when I add lights is I'm going to take some floral wire and zip tie it around here, and then I'm going to zip tie it around here and then down around there so that I can string my lights around that way instead of going up and down. I think it's still going to look okay. I'm not really that worried about it, but I just think maybe next time it might be a little easier. I'm going to just position this toward the bottom because that's where I'm going to start. Now, what I want to do before we start adding our mesh, I spaced these, like I said, about 4 or 5 inches apart, my pipe cleaners. So I started at the bottom, and on the bar here, you're not really going to have to worry about securing that, if you can see that, with anything like glue. But I zip tied it anyway. I started using the hot glue, but then I noticed it really wasn't staying for me. I don't know if you guys had that same issue. So I just zip tied all my pipe cleaners. So I started there on the bar, if you can see the bar, and then I just did 2. I did 2 in the middle here. You can see that. This is actually a piece of floral wire I added, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. And then I just did, just space them 4 or 5 inches apart all the way around. And then you have your middle bars here, the ones going up, and then put them in the middle here, and then here. Just It's pretty easy once you get going. Just space them 4 or 5 inches apart. And again, we're going to add more if we need to. But what I wanted to show you is, and I'm going to turn my Facebook off because it's going to keep beeping. Hold on a second here. I don't want that to beep because I only get about 5,000 notifications a day. Hold on a second here.
Christine, this
Yes,
is Bonnie.
ma'am.
I've got a larger base than the 33.
What do you have? What size do you have?
I don't think that my crazy dog, I don't think that my mesh is going to cover the length from between the vertical.
Well, we're going to add, do you have floral wire?
Yeah,
Because we're gonna add like little bridges, I call them,
good.
in between, because I've got a pretty big gap here. We're all gonna have a pretty big gap here.
Okay,
So
now I did one vertical because I saw you had one on your tree.
right, because I want to show you how to do the rest. But you know what I was thinking too, because I put this piece of floral wire here, and I doubled it. I doubled it over so it was thicker. You can even chip it if you want. And I glued a pipe cleaner right in the middle. But do you see how I kind of made that bridge in between this section here?
Yes.
Now that should be enough, but if it's not, we'll just add another one. But you know what's nice about doing the lights vertically too? I can put a pipe cleaner on the lights if I want to right there. And I think I might do that because that's sort of running up the middle of this section here, the way I have my lights. So I think I'm going to put a pipe cleaner there too. But let's, and then same with here. My lights just happen to be running through the section, this middle of this section. So instead of putting wire, I'm just going to put a pipe cleaner on there. And I'm not worried about it holding. I think it'll hold. I feel like if I was going around this way with the floral wire and tried to attach the mesh, I'd worry about maybe it's sagging. But, it's mesh. It's not really all that heavy. And over here, I kind of have the same thing. I don't really know how that worked out the way it did, but it just did. I have my lights going up the center here. So if you don't have your lights attached or your lights are going around, just take, and I'll show you. Let me get a piece of floral wire. So get your floral wire. I don't really know how long of a piece I did. I just sort of unraveled it, and I doubled it. So let's find a place here where I need a piece, like right here, okay? My middle section here, if you can see that, second tier, okay? I'm just gonna go up. I'm actually gonna double it first. I'm gonna double it so it's stronger. And be careful, because these are sharp on the end. I poke myself. And just go up. Let me do this, hold on. No, I know what I did. I twisted it, so it really was kind of strong. I'm already poking myself again. Put it on and then kind of twist it so it's, hold on a second here. And I'm bleeding. This stuff is sharp. One second here. I'm just going to mute you, buddy. No offense, just so we don't get any background noise here. So, again, depending on how you have your lights, if you don't have your lights, mine just happened to work out that way. I had them going up and down. Just take your piece of floral wire and go up in the middle. If you can see that, I know it's so thin. Just go up through the middle and make another, you're just basically making another one of these. And just twist it. But be careful, because like I said, it's sharp. The ends are very sharp.
Christina,
Yes, ma'am.
it's Susan.
Hi, Susan.
My tomato cage is 48 inches tall,
Okay.
and I have 50 LED C6 lights.
Okay. Do you
Do
have
I
just
need to,
do you have just one string of lights?
I do. Do I need to get more lights?
Well, I'm thinking, how tall did you say it was?
48.
48. This is 33. So you've got like another
Foot.
15 inches there. I
Yeah.
actually would get another string of lights if I were you. And I hate to tell you that because I know you're probably ready to make your tree.
No, it's fine.
I thought maybe I had indicated in a previous post that if you have a bigger tree or a bigger tomato cage to get
You,
more
you
materials.
probably did. You
I'm sorry.
probably did. And I just didn't see it.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I
thank
could definitely get more lights, 2 sets. Now, just because this floral wire is kind of moving a little bit, I'm just going to zip tie it in place here.
And I'm going to unmute myself so nobody has to hear me.
Okay. Just so that piece of floral wire doesn't slide. So now I can put a pipe cleaner there, right in the middle. It's so hard to see because this thing is see-through. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing, and I'm actually going to zip tie this too, just so it stays. It doesn't slide. Or you could glue it. I might even glue it. Let me see if this holds. I'm not a big fan of hot glue. I always burn myself. That's actually going to stay. I just zip tied that right to the middle, and that's staying. So again, I lucked out in a couple of areas here where I had my lights going up and down, and I can just attach my pipe cleaners to those, and I'll show you in a second. But if you don't, just do what I did with the floral wire. If you want to triple it, so it's thicker, I'm not sure what gauge you have, but that's not going to go anywhere. So let's go over here. Like I said, I just lucked out and I happen to have my lights going in between that section. So I'm just going to put another pipe cleaner there. I got these green ones from the Dollar Tree. They had red too. I'm like, that's a good idea. And I don't think it's going to be an issue attaching it to my lights. I'm not worried about that at all. I mean, it's not going anywhere. I zip tied my lights pretty tight, so they're not gonna move. Okay, let's see. I actually have some lights going up the middle here. If you can see that. Sorry for my messy room, you guys. There's another string of lights going through the middle here. Again, use your floral wire. That's where you're gonna have the biggest gaps. I might not even need to put a pipe cleaner here. I'm gonna do it anyway, but your biggest gaps are gonna be in between the sections on the bottom. That's where you're gonna wanna add your piece of wire because there's nothing to attach anything to, and you wanna be able to fill those gaps. So, let's see. If anybody needs me to show you the floral wire again, let me know. And I can do that. Just don't cut yourself. Let's see. Here's another one where I have some lights going through the middle. I'm just going to put another pipe cleaner there.
Christina,
Yes.
on your floral wire, instead of using zip ties to hold your pipe cleaners in, if you double your strand, you can put the pipe cleaner, put one side, put it through the floral wire and twist it, and
That's
it's
a good
not
point.
and it's not going to fall down that way. Or
Thanks.
if like me on one of them, I had twisted my wire around and couldn't do it, take a tiny bit of floor wire and just twist it around to hold the pipe cleaner in place.
I think I just like using zip ties, but that's a good point. And here's another piece. I'm just going to put another. It's hard for you guys to see. I'm so sorry, but there's another string of lights going through the middle. So maybe it was a good thing that I went vertical with my lights. I'm using it to attach my pipe cleaners now. Okay, let's see. Now here's a spot here where I don't have any lights or anything, just like an empty space. So I'm going to put a piece of floral wire there. Boy, Bunny, my fan's working nice. It's nice and cool in here. Watch, I didn't cut it long enough. Oh. Looks like a little teepee. Somebody posted, I don't know who it was, but it made me laugh. They posted the other day that they put the zip ties on top to secure the top, and then they flew off. I thought that was so funny. Mine didn't fly off, mine stayed, so. So I'm gonna go up the center here, if you can see that. This gap that I have right here with some more floral wire, and I'm doubling it. Let's see how I want to do this. I'm just going to wrap it around my little teepee piece up here because it looks like a teepee. I'm just going to wrap it around that. If you can see what I'm doing, the piece that's sticking up here, I'm just wrapping it around that. I wish you guys could see my face. Maybe I'm going to try to get a camera where I can position it where you guys can see my face. I'd love to get one of the ones that Damon uses, the Mevo. Those are expensive though. So just try to get it as tight as you can. I'm going to cut that extra off up there. Now, you don't really have to worry too much about covering the top because you're going to put some ruffles way at the top too, and that'll cover those pieces sticking up. Or if you have a bow, I think I'm going to put a bow on the top of mine. That'll cover that as well. So I have my piece of floral wire here, and it's pretty tight. But I think I'm still going to put a zip tie on the bottom. So we made another little bridge there. I think I'm going to have to do one on the other side too because I have a gap there as well. But I'm going to try that with the pipe cleaner, Gina, like you said, in the middle. I don't have to use all my zip ties. Okay. I'm going to put another one right in this section here. Just wrap it around my little teepee top. Again, just be careful because these ends are sharp. And if you do have a larger tomato cage and you run out of mesh, it's okay. You can just get more, not the end of the world. Lots of members don't finish their project the night of class. They finish the next day or the next week, or it's no big deal. You've got the video. If you're attending tonight, you paid for the class, you're going to get the video. It's just automatic. So you'll have time to go back and watch it again and finish it. So there's my other bridge I have here. I'm going to put another pipe cleaner there. Yes, ma'am.
Susan again. I just wanted to say thank you. That makes me feel a lot better.
Who's this?
Susan,
Oh, honey, that's okay. You know what? I think it was even Cheryl. Cheryl just actually posted her swag, and we did the swag. I don't know, when was that, Cheryl? Like a month ago?
Yeah, about a month ago, and I just finished it over the weekend. Yeah.
And she did an awesome job too. It was amazing.
I saw it.
Yeah.
It was unreal.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just sit here and calmly cut my mesh and carry on as best I can.
That's perfectly fine.
And
Don't worry,
I'll watch
Susan.
you.
Don't worry, I haven't finished my candy cane yet.
Oh, well, that makes me feel even better because I haven't either.
Who was that? Who just said that?
Gina.
Oh, Gina. You know what? We all have really busy lives. We really, really do.
Okay, I'm going to unmute and carry on.
All right, honey.
Christina, I can't get the screen to be just you.
Let me mute everybody. If you're on an iPad or a phone, just tap my photo twice, and then I'll say big on your screen.
I'm on a laptop.
Okay, so what you need to do, if you're on your laptop, hover over the upper right-hand corner, and you're going to see 6 little boxes. And it'll say gallery view or speaker view. Do you see that?
I see speaker view.
Okay, so switch to gallery view and see what that gives you. That should just,
There I go.
there we go. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then it'll just, it'll still be in speaker view, meaning that whoever is talking will be big on your screen. It does for me anyway, but at least it'll be big and you won't have a bunch of little boxes. That happened to me when I took my first class. I actually took a class with Debbie from Debbie's Wreaths and Things. And it was a class just like this one. It was in Zoom meeting. And I watched the whole class with everybody's pictures in little boxes, and I couldn't see Debbie at all. So, and then I figured out that I needed to just switch the view. So, yeah, I don't know, Gina, it's not working for me the way you suggested it. It keeps sliding, so I just zip tied it to my floral wire there.
I guess I'm just weird that way.
What's that?
I guess I'm just weird that way. I made it.
No.
My dad's an engineer. I make things work.
Well, my son's an engineer, so.
I think it's because you have tinsel ties, Christina.
What?
I think it's because you have tinsel ties. Those slide.
Yours are nice and thick. I should have gotten yours. I got the cheapy Dollar Tree one. See what I get? Well, because they were green, and I thought, I like those. I'm almost done putting these on. No, you guys probably already have all yours on, and you're like, okay. But I wanted to show you the how I made my little bridges here. Yeah, it's sliding, so I'm just going to have to. I think I'm pretty much done with this part though, so then we can get going adding our mesh. I know we're all patiently waiting for that. So I don't know if you guys saw, but I checked something off of my bucket list the other day when I actually saw Paul McCartney live in concert Saturday night. It was so amazing. I can't believe for 75 years old how awesome he still is. It was so great. Okay, let me see here. If I have to add any more at all. And again, we can always add more later if we have gaps. I think I pretty much got it all. All right, let's just start adding our mesh and see what we have here. Okay. I'm going to push my camera down again so you can see the bottom, because I'm going to start at the bottom. I actually got two different colors of mesh. See, I want to show you guys, I do have the 21 inch as well. I thought when I do the 21 inch, I got this pretty red and green for the poof. So I am going to do one of those. It's either going to be a Facebook Live or I'm just going to record it, but I'm going to do the poof too because I really want to do that. And it's not going to be another paid class, so don't worry. I got two different colors of mesh. I got a light green and I got a dark green. You don't have to do that. I just thought it would be nice to have the two-tone. Now, you can do your ruffles two different ways. And if you've taken my class before, we did this with our first class. The traditional way of doing a ruffle is to, you have your manufactured ends here and then your cut ends here, is to take it face down and just scrunch up the middle. Okay? And then you have your little ruffle. Okay? The problem with that sometimes is you've got your ends here that tend to fray, your cut ends. So Craft Outlet has really good quality mesh. This is Craft Outlet. It doesn't fray as much. I also use my wood burner to cut these as well. So that the wood burning tool really, really helps. So you can either do your ruffle that way, or you see how your mesh just has a tendency to just kind of roll in on itself. You can take your cut ends and sort of fold them in, and instead of scrunching it, you take it and just pinch it in the middle. So it's almost kind of like a spiral. And you can just put it on that way. And then you have your cut ends are like hidden on the inside. So whatever way you want to do it is totally fine. So I've seen some folks, hold one of their ruffles in one hand and then roll and pinch with the other and put them together. I'm not going to do that because I find it very uncomfortable. I can't maneuver my hands. I'm just going to lay one of my ruffles down in my tie at the bottom. And I'm going to just twist it once. Okay. And then I'm going to do my second piece. So I'm going to have two different pieces in each tie, two different colors. Now, since I just did that one that way, I'm going to do this one that way too. I'm just going to kind of let it roll on itself. I'm just going to pinch it in the middle. Always put your cut side down, whether you're making a ruffle with the scrunch method or you're doing it this way. Always put your cut side down. So you're going to kind of want to crisscross it too. So I have this one going this way. I'm going to put this one this way. Like that. Give it one or two twists just so you have enough room to add ribbon or whatever you want to add. And that's it. And just continue to go around the bottom. I always put my mesh too far away, and I have to walk across the room and get it. So I think I'm just going to stay with it the way it is. I was thinking about maybe alternating it and putting the light green on the bottom and then the dark on the top. Maybe I'll do that. So I put my dark green on the bottom. I'm going to put my light green on the top there, and I'm going to just switch. So I think this time I'm going to do an actual ruffle. But getting this stuff to lay flat, especially when you're on the inside of your roll, it does not want to lay flat. So just kind of pinch it up the middle. And there you have your little ruffle. Cut side down. This is the cut side. Whoop, it's getting caught on my lights here. Just give it one twist, and you don't have to untwist it to put your second ruffle in. Just go right on top, and it just came out. Hold on. There we go. Stay. And I'm going to put the dark green on the top. Yeah, this really isn't fraying. Craft Outlet has some good mesh. All mesh does fray though, you know, honestly. And the less you handle it is really the better. But again, I do highly recommend the wood burning tool. But the wood burning tool doesn't work with all mesh. If you have like a poly jute mesh, which is just, you know, a regular mesh with some jute running through it, some burlap jute, you can't get the wood burning tool through that. It just does not want to go through. So certain types of mesh it does not work on. So now I'm going to start with my dark green on the bottom. So I'm just going to alternate. I don't know if you guys have two different colors. I just thought it looked pretty with the two different colors. And again, you're just going to crisscross. Every time I go into Hobby Lobby or, you know, where did I go? The Dollar Tree. Oh, the Dollar Tree has gorgeous Christmas ornaments. I know we're going to be doing our ornament wreath. They really have some cute stuff. Where'd my bag go? I just want to show you quick what I got. Oh, I have a couple sleeves right here. They have these little sleeves of ornaments. Now, obviously, you know, they're $1. And someone asked me one time if these are plastic. I don't think they're plastic, but I do know that they're shatterproof. But they have a ton of really pretty ornaments for our ornament wreath. So every time I go into a craft store, as I was starting to say, whether it's Hobby Lobby or the Dollar Tree and Big Lots has some really cute Christmas stuff too. I know what I wanted to show you. I got these the other day. These little stars. They're like little fabric. Aren't those the cutest things? I might even put those on the tree. I'm not sure yet. But people look at me like I'm crazy for buying all this Christmas stuff. Well, I have a wreath group on Facebook, and then I start talking about my group, and then they pull their phone out, and then they're joining. So I love talking about my group, though. And then my kids get embarrassed and they walk away. So now I'm starting with the light green on the bottom. Couple twists. And these can definitely go outside. Poly mesh is weather resistant. So these can definitely go outside. That's going to look really pretty with these two colors. It's so exciting, you know, if you're just starting out And, you know, I've had so many people say to me, I don't know if I can do this. It looks so difficult. It is the best feeling in the world when you start going and you see how these come together and you can't believe that you did it. It's just like, I can't believe I did that. Oh, I think somebody typed something in the chat. If you guys type me a message, I don't always see it because I'm not right in front of my laptop. What does this say? Hello, I made it. Hi, Linda Griffith. Linda Griffith might not have any sound because she just typed me a message. So if you guys have any issues at all with sound or video, you know, I do not mind at all jumping on a test meeting and helping someone who's having issues. But just the best time to do that is, I gotta plug my laptop in. My battery's running low. The best time to do that is, you know, in between classes. But it's so easy for me to jump on and help you guys if you need troubleshooting help with Zoom. Because I've used it before. I work from home, conference calls and whatnot, so. And I like Zoom because you can ask questions out loud. Facebook Lives are great, but, you know, if you notice some of them, you know, Damon and Nick, they get 700 viewers and they miss a lot of questions. And I don't want to miss your questions. So, but I am going to start doing more Facebook Lives. We just had Regina on, Regina Sellers doing the Facebook Live with the Probo. But I want to start doing more too. I don't think you guys can see me. Hold on. I want to make sure that I'm in view here. I get so involved with what I'm doing that I don't pay attention to the camera. Is everybody doing okay? I know the last class, I was thinking to myself, what the heck? Everybody's so quiet. And then
I'm fine.
Okay. I look up and Cheryl's waving her arms, trying to get my attention because I muted everybody. I didn't click the button that people could unmute themselves. So for the first half hour or so of class, people had questions, but they couldn't ask them because they couldn't unmute themselves. So that was my fault entirely. So I've been doing scrunchies, but I think I'm going to do a couple, again, the way I showed you with you. Let me move this over a little. Because they both kind of end up looking the same when you do the roll version as opposed to just let it do its thing. You see you've got your cut ends underneath. And just pinch. It looks a tiny bit different, but in the long run, when it's all filled in, you're not going to be able to tell. And it's kind of quicker that way, too. But don't cry if you have frays. Just clip them off. So I'm just going to let it roll. And pinch. And that's it. So I know there were a couple of people that really wanted to see me do the poof, and I will do the poof, I promise. I have the stuff. This one I'll do a scrunchie on. Yeah, this craft outlet mesh is really nice. It's not fraying for me at all.
Christina, I'm doing the poof.
You are?
Yes, I am.
Well, I want to see it when you're done.
Okay,
What color are you doing?
white.
Wow, that's going to be gorgeous. I can't wait to see that. I think what I want to do before Christmas too is I want to do a class with garland. I want to make a Christmas garland. And you can buy work garlands like you buy the work wreath frames. And I really want to do one of those too. I kind of jump ahead of myself though. I know I think we have like 4 classes scheduled right now, and I have a tendency to get ahead of myself, and I don't, I confuse people because I have so many classes scheduled at once. And I apologize. I get excited. I stay up late. I think of ideas and hold on one second, guys. I'll be right back. Nick, I'm gonna let Claire out. Sorry about that. This is actually the most time-consuming part, is putting everything on. It does start to fill in pretty quickly. So I think the spacing worked out really well. About 4 or 5 inches is good. Almost done with the bottom. I have 2 more. I'm sort of alternating. Sometimes I do it this way, I just scrunch it, and sometimes I make a ruffle. You're not really even going to be able to tell when it's done that you're doing the 2 different ways. Yes, one on the bottom. What do I have here? Do dark green on the bottom here. And there we go with that. My bottom is done, my bottom rung. That looks nice so far. I like those two different colors, I really do. And that's enough, I think, on the bottom. I really think that that filled in nice the way I had that spaced. So, let's move it up to the next row. Let's see. Let's start there, I think. Anybody has any questions at all? I'm just plugging away here. And when you're doing your piece in the middle, whether you have your floral wire you're attaching it to or your lights, you're going to kind of have to hold it, the back of it with your hand while you're twisting. That makes sense. And again, don't worry if you have gaps. We can go in and add. And you're going to be adding ribbon and stuff too, so that helps to fill as well. So I'm kind of like pinching that, if you can see that. And then I'm twisting so it stays. And I'm attaching it right to the lights. That's not going to go anywhere. That's not sliding or anything. That's staying there. How many lights did I put on? It says Linda. I put a set of 50 on mine, Linda, because I have a 33-inch. I have a 33-inch tree. I'm so sorry for my messy room. But if you have a taller tree, I think someone had mentioned she had a 48-inch tree. I would definitely do 2 sets of lights on that. But the 50 lights was just enough for the 33-inch. Let's see, where's my next one here? I don't think I put a bridge in this spot here. I missed this spot right here, if you can see that. Right here. I need to put a bridge there. I missed that before. So, no worries. I need to be able to put something there. I'm just going to go through the bottom and string my floral wire right up. No worries. And make our little bridge. just cut it off. Oh no. How did that happen? Start over again. I was going to have all this done ahead of time, but I wanted to show you guys how I did it, and I apologize for this extra step, but we'll get it done. I don't think I'm going to cut it. I think I'm just going to come down and twist it around instead of cutting it. There. So I have my bridge. I made another bridge. My pipe cleaner. I just put a little zip tie in the top there to keep it in place and keep it from sliding. Okay. Now I can put my mesh there. Make sure you crisscross them. There. It's staying. When you're attaching it to your floral wire, it can seem a little bit cumbersome. Again, just try to hold it in place with the back of your hand as you're twisting your mesh, and you should be okay. That's a pretty color, Jennifer. What color is that? I like that. I'm trying to see. Is that like a fall one?
It is.
Oh, that looks pretty. I like that. I just happened to look up and I saw your video. Very pretty.
Thank you. I think it was from Big Lots, and I just fell in love with the color.
I can never find any mesh at my Big Lots. I don't know why.
No, I'm sorry. It wasn't Big Lots. It was Dollar
General.
Christine, you know, I told you that I had cut a 21.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. What the one I did was from Craft Outlet,
Yeah.
and the Craft Outlet mesh is not fraying, and it's cut on 3 sides.
Oh, really? See, they just have really good mesh.
I am shocked because my darker green mesh that I 10-inch that I picked up from Hobby Lobby today is fraying like crazy.
Yeah, you know what? Hobby Lobby mesh does that. It's not that good. But, you know, when you first told me that you cut the 21-inch in half down the middle, I cringed because I had a horrible experience with that. But it was actually, when I did that, it was the ombre mesh from Walmart.
Yeah.
And it frayed horribly when I did that. And that's why I got, you know, nervous. But I've never tried to cut Craft Outlet in half down the middle. So they're good quality. They just have good quality mesh.
Yeah, you can really tell the difference.
That's good.
And it's cheaper than Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, that's true. I actually have a little fray here I'm just cutting off. Yes, that's filling in pretty good so far. We won't really be able to tell until we're done if we need to add any more anywhere. But again, we're going to add ribbon, we're going to add ornaments, we're going to add a whole bunch of stuff. So. Okay. That looks nice. I don't know, buddy. I'm actually a little cold with this fan blowing on me. This fan's a little too strong. I was hot all day. Now I'm cold. Let me see here. I think I forgot another bridge here. Well, you know what I did? I think because I had the lights here, I think I might need to add another piece of floral wire there. I think there's going to be a gap if I don't. So.
Christina.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you adding yours sideways or?
I'm crisscrossing them. So, you know, I don't really. I think I may be laying one across this way and then like making a cross out of it.
Okay.
I have to kind of pay attention when I do it next time. Sorry. Sorry, Debbie.
That's okay. That's okay. Thank you.
I'm going to add another piece of floral wire here because I think, and again, you know, it's not an exact science. You know, you're working with something that isn't typically used, you know, for craft. So you have to kind of improvise. So I see a spot here that looks like it may have a gap. So I'm just throwing another piece of floral wire in there.
Christina, how many rolls of mesh did you cut?
I cut 2.
Okay.
Because I think
I'm
that's
about 2/3 of the way through with my tree, and I'm going to have to cut more mesh.
Really?
Probably because I like a fuller.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
tree, and that's probably, I put a lot more pipe cleaners on it, but I was just wondering if I'm the only one that's like that, if anybody else is
Well,
running
you know,
out
I
of mesh.
have more. I did have more, but I only cut 2 rolls. But do you have a 33-inch tree?
I have a 33-inch tree, yes.
Yeah, so how did you get to be 2/3 of the way done already? Boy, you're flying.
I work fast.
That's okay. Yeah, you know, you might have to cut some more mesh if you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut more mesh, but I just didn't know if I was the only one who was running into this problem or if it was just me. So.
You know, I'm looking at my little pile there, and you know, hey, that's okay. It's not the end of the world.
Thanks.
Thanks, honey.
Christina,
Yeah.
I'm gonna need more. Do you think I'm gonna need another roll for a total of 4 rolls?
And I'm sorry, how tall is your tree again? Your
48 inches.
Oh, I would think 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mhm.
I could see how this method would be a lot more time consuming than the poof. So if I have to cut more mesh, it might be kind of neat to show you guys how I use the wood burning tool too, because I love my wood burning tool. Let's see. Well, I have 2 rows done. You go fast there, Miss Gina.
When you use your wood burning tool, do you cut on glass?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you, because if I have to cut some more mesh, I'm going to show you how I do it. I have an old storm window from my basement. I put my cutting mat down, and I put my glass right over it so I can measure as I'm cutting.
Right.
And it goes pretty fast. You know, a lot of people say that, you know, it takes them longer. It may take a little bit longer because you kind of have to go through the grid lines. But I just love it, you know. It just eliminates so many frays for me. Like, this isn't fraying at all. And again, that's probably because it's craft outlet. Craft outlet is better, but just love rolling it and just pinching it in the middle. I just love how easy that is. I don't know if who here is going to be attending the ribbon wreath class, but I went to a couple of craft stores today, and it's important that you buy the wreath form that is flat on the top. I know you can get the green or foam wreath forms that are round, but you really don't want those. You want them to be the flat ones, and I think I posted a picture. I can post another one. But the only ones that I could find in the craft stores were the white styrofoam ones. I don't really know if I want to use that. Now, it may be okay, but what you're going to want to do anyway for the ribbon wreath is you're going to want to wrap the form in some sort of a color coordinated ribbon, like, either a 2.5 or a 1.5 inch ribbon, just so it's, matching like your theme. Like if you have Christmas, you might want to do it in red, or Halloween, you might want to do it in black. But my concern, I'm not sure if I'm going to do floral pins or if I'm going to do glue, hot glue. So, just make sure that, whatever form you get for the ribbon wreath class, that you get one that's flat on the top. That's all. I just wanted to mention that. I have to catch up with Gina. Gina's going to be sitting there twiddling her thumbs.
No, Gina is cutting more mesh right now.
Is she?
Yes.
Do you use a rotary cutter?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have very good luck with rotary cutters. Maybe I need a better one. What kind do you have, Gina? Do you have Fiskars? Fiskars, is that how you pronounce that?
Fiskars. Yep. It's a gray one with orange levers.
Okay. So how far did you get before you ran out? Were you almost done? You said you were 2/3 of the way done?
Yeah, it was about 2/3. I got the whole top tier to do. But I have I like a lot of mesh on mine, and my bottom section I'm gonna have to put more in, it looks like. So, but that's okay.
Well, if I run out, which I probably will, I apologize, but you'll get to see me use my wood burning tool. Because I don't like my rotary cutter, so maybe I just need a new one. I actually used the wood burning tool for the balsam class that I had, because balsam wreaths, they're quick to make because you got your base done already, and you're just adding to it. So I made 2 wreaths that night because I was done with my first wreath in an hour. So what I had done was I had a lot of pretty blue ribbon and embellishments. So I made a red a Christmas wreath with red, and then I also made one with blue. And I took, I think I even have it back here somewhere. I took the blue deco mesh that I'd gotten from Dollar Tree over 4th of July, and I made little curlies and put them in my balsam wreath, just as like a little bit of color. And I used that to, I need a light green. I used the wood burning tool to cut that during class, just to show everybody how easy it was. Bunny, I don't think you were in on that class. I thought you were in on the balsam class. I don't remember. Because I did use the wood burning tool that night. I'm going to roll this piece instead because it's fraying a little bit. I've gotten some feedback from some of my members here that have been taking the classes that they've been selling some of the wreaths that they've been making in my classes, and that just really made me feel good. I was like, yes, that's so nice. Good Lord, it's almost 9:20 and we haven't gotten the mesh on yet. We're going to have an extra long class tonight, so hope you guys don't fall asleep on me. That's okay. I don't have any place to go. We're going to get this done. I don't care how long it takes. It's so hard to keep the view of the whole. I don't think you need to see me rolling anymore. I want you to be able to see the tree more than me rolling my mesh. I think we've gotten the idea how that works already.
Yours is so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
I just looked up from my
You looked at
mesh cutting and I was like, wow, that
Oh,
is so
thank you.
nice. You're welcome.
Susan.
Very. How'd you
Sweet.
know it was me?
I saw your name on the screen.
Okay.
But I'll get used to your voice. That happens. It takes a little while, but I'll recognize your voice.
Okay, dear.
It does look kind of nice. Let's see, where are we here? Okay. Trying to find out my little pipe cleaners. I don't want to miss any. I want to do a shelf liner wreath one of these days too. I've made quite a few shelf liner wreaths, and they're really fun to do. It's really easy to work with. Doesn't stick together like mesh does.
Christina,
Yes, ma'am.
I have to cut some more mesh also.
Is this Pat?
Yes, it is. We now know we need
Cut more mesh.
about 2.5 rolls.
Oh, really? And did you have
Yeah.
a 33-inch cage as well?
I did.
Yeah,
I have the
I
red and the
apologize
green
for
and
that,
the
guys.
silver mesh. I'm sorry.
I apologize for that, you guys. I really thought.
Oh, that's okay.
Enough. We'll get it done. And it'll be beautiful when it's done. I'm not leaving until I'm done, so.
Let me see if I can figure out how to show you what I've done so far. Hold on.
Okay, just, are you on a laptop or a phone?
I'm on a phone, just a phone.
Just tap
But I've
your
got
screen.
Okay, I got a video screen.
What's that?
Okay, hold on.
And then your controls should come up. And you can start or stop video.
Okay. Can you see it?
Say something again so you get big on my screen. Just say something,
Oh, really?
Pat.
Okay, I'm here. Can you see it?
Oh, I love that color.
Isn't that pretty?
It's very pretty.
Okay, thank you.
Where'd you get that, Pat?
Hobby Lobby.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm real happy with that one. So, and then
That's
I have a
gonna come out
lime
nice.
green and white. We have a lime green and white for the 21 inch when we do the poof method.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
Is the poof method going to be using 21-inch mesh, or is it going to be using 10-inch also?
The poof is 21-inch.
Oh, okay.
Why did
I
you
may
get
have to
that?
just watch on that one.
What's that?
I may just but you're going to do the poof one another night, right?
Right. I'm either going to do, it's not going to be like another class. I'll either do a Facebook Live or I'll just record something.
Okay.
I'll record the tutorial because, you know, I don't want to make you guys, I'm not making you guys pay for another class. That's, you know, I have the material, you know, I want to do it anyway.
Okay.
So it'll be this week one day.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. I think what I'm going to do, since I'm going to be cutting more mesh very shortly here, I'm going to plug my wood burning tool in and get that ready. And mine's actually a little bit different. What everybody usually buys is the Plaid brand, and the Plaid brand has different tips on it. Mine has kind of a wider tip. This is actually one that my sister, you can see that my sister had with a wood burning kit that she bought that she didn't want anymore. But the tip is a little bit wider. The Plaid 2-in-1 craft tool, the tip is thinner, and they say that it's better. This works fine for me though, but let me just plug it in and get it warm here. Something over here. Let it heat up. And it gets very, very hot. So just a word of warning if you decide to use one. It's basically a soldering iron is what it is. So just be careful.
Have you ever soldered with it, Christina?
No. But my son walked in one day when I was using it. He's like, Mom, why are you using a soldering iron? I was like, it's not.
Okay.
That's, you know, because he used one in college, so he knew, you know. Nick, didn't you say that this looks like a soldering iron? My wood burning tool?
It might even be the same thing. It's
Right. He just happened to be in the kitchen, so I grabbed him. I need to grab a sip of water, you guys. This is getting nice. It's filling up. I still have a little bit more to go, but it's filling up. I think it looks really pretty. Let's see. I feel like I'm missing ruffles or missing ties. Now here's one right here. They kind of get lost because they're the same color as the mesh. I'm going to show you guys the pretty ribbon that I got that I'm going to attach. It's so pretty. It's all sparkly. I'm really getting obsessed with ribbon. I have a problem. I have to join Ribbon Anonymous.
My mom and best friend had a ribbon intervention with me.
Why? Was she really bad?
Oh no, I was really bad. I mean,
oh, you were bad. Oh, you.
Oh yeah, I was banned from buying any ribbon for 6 months.
Oh, geez. I actually went to Michael's today, and I just stare at the ribbon. I could just sit there and stare at it, But it wasn't. They had the Halloween and they had the fall ribbon on sale at Michael's, but they didn't have the Christmas. I don't know. I don't really like Michael's that much anymore. I just don't think their prices are that great. I like the bigger selection at Hobby Lobby. I like Joann's too. Because I met my daughter, she went next door to Ulta, that makeup store, and I only bought 2 things, and she's like, how come you only bought 2 things? Because she knows when I go to Hobby Lobby, I buy a ton. Actually, I want to show you what I got. I got, someone had posted in my other Need to Read group a wreath that she made using just ribbon. And I saw it today at Michael's, and it was 60% off. And it's fall. It's 9 inches wide, and it's just ribbon. But she actually made, she did the pull-through ruffle using this. Now, this is normally $14.99, and I got it for $5.99 a roll. So I'm going to make a wreath out of this, I think. I'm going to do the pull-through ruffle, but isn't that pretty? And it's ribbon. It's just wide ribbon. It's not mesh. It's actually wired ribbon. But she posted that in the group, and it was just so pretty. When I saw that, I'm like, I'm going to try that. We haven't done that in class yet. We haven't done the pull-through. The pull-through is nice. No cutting. So the nice thing about crisscrossing your pieces is you can kind of twist them. Like if you see a gap, just kind of twist it. That's really pretty to fill that in. I'm running out of math.
I'm going to have to sign off. My battery is about to run out.
What are you using? Your phone, or what are you using?
My phone. I don't use my computer. I'm very computer illiterate, but I'm just now figured out how to use my phone more.
Okay.
So I'm using my phone, so I'm going to have to sign out. But
well, why don't you go charge it for a little while and then come back maybe if you want?
Okay,
I think we're going to be here for a little while, Bunny. Because, well, hang on for just a second because I wanted you to see me use the wood burning tool. Are you
okay.
almost out of battery?
Yeah, I'll be able to do that.
All right, I'm gonna do it right now because for some reason I have one light green piece left, but that looks really pretty so far. I'm almost done.
That's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, I love those colors. All right, let me show you, because my wood burning tool is heated up. So I'm going to show you what I do. I take my little mat, and then I get my glass, which is back here behind my door. Just an old storm window. And I just lay it on top.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. And then this is heated up. I actually just had to turn my fan off because I was cold. So hold on. I like to take the cord and just kind of like stick it under the corner here so it doesn't slide. And then I just sit that in there. Okay. Where's my mesh? And I can actually smell it. You can smell it. It gets so hot. So I just weigh one end of it down. I'm going to do 10 inches. And, you guys know that there's grid lines. You probably can't really see that from there. But
Yeah.
there's grid lines. And you want to try to get in between those when you're cutting. So just start at the top. It really does cut it very fast.
Gosh, it sure does.
And that's that.
Well, my husband's going to have to find me some glass.
I just found this in my basement. I hope my landlord doesn't mind me using it.
He's got so much stuff in his basement. I'm sure there's got to be a piece of glass down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm going to do though, because I just realized that why is my thing smoking? It's like smoking. If you can see that this mesh I got from Craft Outlet is this color green. And
Yeah.
then I got another roll from another company that's this color green. So,
Oh.
yeah, I know. I just realized that. Unless I just do all dark green at the top. I wonder if that would look weird.
I think one of those is called like Granny Smith green, and another
Right.
one, yeah, another one's called emerald green or something like that, or lime green.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, I am amazed at how little this mesh from
Craft Outlet.
Craft Outlet is. It is amazing. It is.
Yeah.
Much less fraying than it is with the other I got from Hobby Lobby today that's got both ends finished, and I am making a bigger mess with the Hobby Lobby mesh than with the
Hobby
Craft
Lobby
Outlet
mesh,
mesh.
right.
Big difference.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to sign off. I'll keep working, but I got a taller tree or cage, and I'm having to bridge from the first to the second you know, where the tomato thingy is, the wire. I'm having to bridge in between the whole thing because it's so much. There's so much room in
Yeah.
between. I'm going back and get some smaller ones.
I think
But
that
I'll
looks
finish
good.
this tree. But I'm gonna get two smaller ones because I want to do. I want to do the the poof tree whenever we do that.
Yep, that'll be this week. I'm gonna do that this week.
Okay, it'll be this week.
Yep.
Okay.
It'll either be it won't be a Zoom meeting, like I said. It'll either be a Facebook Live or I'll just record.
Okay.
And then post it.
Well, I'm definitely going to go to Lowe's tomorrow and get another cage because this is just way too big. So I'm going to sign off and work some more on my tree.
Okay.
Okay. Take care.
Honey, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Right.
So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I have a little
Hey,
bit of
Christina, it's Misha from Oklahoma.
Hi.
Hey, I had a quick question. When you're with the soldering, well, you're not, I guess it's not a soldering iron, it's a wood tool. That sealing it so it'll stop unraveling, correct?
The what? What's going to stop? Yes, it does.
Okay.
It stops it from fraying. It really does.
And you can use that on pretty much all of the mesh, or is there just
No, I don't know if you joined late, but I was talking about it earlier, and it does not like to cut through the poly burlap or the jute mesh because it's got burlap running through it, and it's kind of like trying to cut through a string, and it just will not cut that. So, yeah, because I tried.
Okay. Yeah, no, I got in, I don't know, about 7:15, and then I have a 3-year-old, so it's hit or miss.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're here. I love how you send me all your pictures.
Well, I appreciate your feedback.
I don't mind at all. I like to help.
Yeah, I can't wait to get started on this. I was hoping he'd crash out early tonight, and it's not going to happen.
Aw, what time does he usually go to bed?
Well, we start bedtime about 8:15, 8:30, and there's sometimes he is still awake at 11.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I can hear him.
Uh-huh. That's my boy.
Aw. So I don't know what I'm going to do here. I didn't realize when I ordered this other mesh that it was a different color, light green, than the one that I gotten from Craft Outlet. So, I may just use all dark green at the top. I don't know how weird that's going to look, but I don't really want to use this light green because it's such a different color. I didn't realize that it was going to be so different. It's such an obvious difference. It's not going to look right. So I think I might just do dark green at the top. And let that be what it is. If I have to order another roll from Craft Outlet of that other green and then just fix it later, I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll see. Let me bring this back up here. Because I want to finish it because I want to show you how to add everything else. I may need to cut some more, but let's see. Let's see where we're at here. Let's get up to the top. I'll do one more piece of that. And I have a ton of this dark green. I should have just stayed with just the dark green, not even used the light with it. No worries. You can see how fast that wood burning tool works. Very fast. I'm just going to do the dark green at the top because I have no choice. I'm not using that other light green. I really don't think that's what I ordered. It didn't look like anything like that when I ordered it. So. I just want to get these ruffles on so we can finish putting some other stuff on here. That's what I really want to do. And I will probably do that. I'll probably just have to order another roll of that lighter mesh from Craft Outlet. And I'll just fix it later. Not the end of the
Christina, how
world.
long are we cutting the ribbons?
I cut my ribbon 12 inches.
Okay.
I thought I'd put that in the,
You might have, I just didn't get at it.
I'm sorry?
You might have, I just didn't get at it.
Okay.
And is it only one kind of ribbon or are we using multiple ribbons?
Well, no. I cut that snowflake ribbon and I also cut a plain red ribbon. I'm not really putting a ton of ribbon in mine because I have ornaments and other embellishments I'm going to use too. So typically when I make a wreath, I buy like 4 different kinds of ribbon and I add 2 per twist tie. And I, just alternate the 2 different kind or the 4 different kinds. But with this, because I have other embellishments, I'm only using 2 different kinds of ribbon. So you can do whatever you want. It's like you're decorating your own Christmas tree. You do what you like. That's how you make it your own. And I'm just trying to get these on here so we can, this is a little bit of a time-consuming class. I think I need another twist tie here. Sometimes I don't even finish my creations in class. Sometimes I'll add more to it. And, I don't even post my picture right away either. I'm going to add another twist tie there. Because I see a gap that I do not like. And I'm probably going to have to cut a little bit more mesh. I need more mesh. Sorry, guys, this is a lot more time consuming than I thought it would be. I appreciate you hanging with me. Watch me what I'm doing here.
Thanks, Christina. These are going to be so beautiful.
What's that?
Thank you so much for doing this. These are going to be so beautiful when they're finished.
Yes, I know. I can't wait.
Me either.
And you're welcome. I just feel bad that I didn't have enough mesh cut. I thought for sure I would have enough.
I have not even close to enough done, so you're way ahead.
Okay. I think it's boring you guys watching me cut mesh.
I'm doing white, but white is really tough.
Really? Why? Because it's not covering as well, or?
That's it. I think you have to add more than you think.
Right, right.
But it's so pretty.
I can't wait to see it.
I'm doing snowflakes, all in light blues. And
Oh, pretty.
yeah.
That's
Mine is done.
What's that?
So mine is done.
It is. Let me see. Can you turn your video?
I don't have a camera on this laptop.
Oh, okay. We're going to have to wait for the picture then.
Yep.
Oh, shoot. I wanted to see.
Well, I will post it when I get it done.
Okay, that'll be great. Thank you.
And what color did you use again, Gina?
I used dark green and lime green.
And that's what I intended on doing, but I ran out of my, you saw my dilemma there. I was so upset.
Yeah, I actually, the Hobby Lobby in town had run out of the lime green because they had their 50% off on mesh last week.
Oh.
I had to go to the next town and I wiped them out of their lime green mesh.
So I've got, mine's just going to be dark on top, but I'm going to fix it later. But I just want to get this finished so you guys can see. Because I'm almost done. And we can start adding our other stuff. I need to find another tie here. I knew there was one on the bottom that I missed. Here it is, in the middle. Actually, it doesn't even look that bad with just the green on the top. I thought it wasn't going to look good. It doesn't really look that bad at all. I think I'm just trying to make myself feel better. How much did you end up using altogether, Gina? How many rolls?
It was 1.5 rolls of each.
Oh, okay.
So you need, well, it might have been a little bit more than that, but I used 1 full roll each of the dark and light, and then probably a little over half of the roll of the dark and the light to finish it. But mine, I've got mine's really full.
Right, good. That's how I want mine too.
Okay.
What other stuff do you have to put in yours, Gina? What did you get?
I got some, they look like glitter Christmas tree light bulbs for ornaments.
Oh, yeah.
Some little bells. And they're all the shatterproof ornaments.
Yes.
And then these little picks that look like lollipop sticks.
Oh, cute.
And some of the little fuzzy, they're green and red and white balls on them, and then a couple of little sprays. And I haven't decided what I want to do for my topper yet. But.
Yeah, I haven't really decided on a topper either. I might do a bow, or I might do. I got these.
I've got all of my ribbons, and so.
I got these cute little things from Hobby Lobby. These cute little.
I've seen those. I have some of those for something else, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or not. But
I thought I would just put that on the top, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm almost done, you guys.
I love your classes, but the only thing that I don't like is I miss Dancing with the Stars tonight.
You don't like what?
I love your classes, but I just miss Dancing with the Stars tonight.
Oh, I didn't know that show was still on. It's still on?
Oh, yeah.
Who's on it now?
I can't remember. It's just the second week, so I wasn't that fussed about it. So
No, because it was supposed to be yesterday. You know, normally classes are actually Saturdays, but
I know. I was just giving you a hard time.
Okay, you can do that. I was busy seeing Paul McCartney. It was so hot in there. It's this place in Syracuse called the Carrier Dome, and there were 35,000 people there. And no air conditioning in this place, which is absolutely ridiculous. All my mesh flew on the floor because of my fan. No air conditioning, and I swear to God, it was so hot in there. It was all worth it. It was all worth it for Paul. You guys are going to kill me. I need to cut just a little bit more mesh. I felt like it was enough, but it wasn't. This is going to be a long class. Hope you guys don't mind. There it is. You can watch me instead of looking at my ugly face. I don't think I need that much more. It really does go pretty fast. It's almost like you're using a rotary cutter because it gets so hot. I think this should be enough. And I'm almost out of this roll anyway. And I have more. If I need it, hopefully I won't need to cut anymore. We can get this done and move on to the fun part, which is adding all the stuff. O'clock. Usually we're done with class by now, but that's okay. Let's just get the rest of these dang ruffles on here. I missed one in here. Let me throw this in here. Let's see. Almost done. But it does fill up really nicely. And we're getting close to the finish line. Would you believe I just need a couple more pieces of mesh? You guys are going to kill me. Oh my gosh. It looks so cute though. It really does, but I need just a little bit more mesh. I need to open up another roll. I'll let you guys go soon. Just a couple more pieces. I don't know. This looks different. The screen looks different. Hold on. Whatever. Just a couple more. Maybe like 3 or 4. That's all I need. And the rest of the stuff's going to be easy. Not that this wasn't easy. I'll do one more. All right. Let's get this done. It's so full at the top. I don't think you even need to put 2 ruffles per tie, but I'm going to do it anyway. And it's actually covering up my little teepee at the top, which is nice. Let's see, do I have any more ties? Let's see. I think I'm good. I don't think I need to cut any more mesh. Hooray! Oh my goodness. That doesn't, you know what? I have 2 colors down there, and I have 1 up there. But you know what? That's okay. I'm dealing with it for now. I'll fix it later. So, they came out really nice. It's nice and full. And because my ties are the same color, you don't really have to worry about hiding them. You know what I mean? I might want to add another ruffle in there after, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. You can always adjust things after. I want to show you what else I want to do with this. So I think I kind of like that, that topper that I had, that I was showing you before. I think this is really cute. From Hobby Lobby. And I'm just going to kind of stick that in there for now. Oh my gosh, that like fit right in there perfectly, didn't it? Look at that. So I'm just going to put that on the top for now. I don't know if I want 1 or if I want 2. That looks kind of cute. And I am going to add some ribbon. I was actually thinking about using this on the top because I got this as well, and I thought this was really neat looking. So this would actually make it a little bit taller. I'm just cutting the tag off here. This was really cute from Hobby Lobby as well. My tag, if you can see that. I thought that was kind of cute. So we could do that with that, or we could put this in here and kind of give it a little bit more height. Oh, now that's kind of cute. You guys see that? Which one do you like better? Do you like that, or do you like the little star thing that I had in there? What do you think? Anybody?
I
Did
like that
everybody?
swirly thing,
I
that
like
one.
that. I
I was
like
gonna
that
say,
one.
did everybody leave me? You like the swirly thing?
Yep.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, I like it too.
That's funny. I have that same swirly thing that I'm using for my topper.
Do you really? I saw that and I thought, that's so cute.
Yes, I'm
What do
using
you
that
think, you
exact
guys?
same thing.
I like that. I like the way that looks. And I could probably even just stick some of these in there like that and let them, I could probably still even use these little things, you know? Oh, let me move this down so you don't have to see my getting blurry. Hold on, I'm getting blurry. Oh, there we go. Now we're clear. So I'm going to keep that on the top because that's cute. And, you know, I might even just add, because I have like 3 of these things. Why do I keep getting blurry? I'm so sorry, you guys. Every time I move the camera. So for purposes of time, I'm not going to glue anything in right now, but these might just look kind of cute, just kind of stuck in there. I like traditional Christmas colors. I mean, I do like different colors too, but I like traditional as well. So I have 3 of these. So I think I'm just going to stick these in here and there. And then I have other things that I could add too. But these are just kind of cute. That's so funny, Gina, you have the same swirly thing. That's so cute. I'm just going to stick that in there like that. We have 3 of those. Those are kind of cute. We'll glue those in after. And I'm going to put some ribbon in, I think. So, and now I'm blurry again, and I'm so sorry. I don't know why that happens. So we'll fix it. I have this, and I'm going to pair it with this red that I have. It's sort of like a sheer red. So you just place one on top of the other, and you're just going to like pinch it in the middle. That's all. Just going to kind of pinch it and add it to a tie, wherever suits your little fancy. And then just kind of spread it out. So that's 12 inches. That's a nice length. I like that length. Now, what I've done in some other, I think I did this with the candy cane, is this is 12 inches, okay? And what you can do is, turn it this way, I think. I took the snowflake ribbon, as soon as I can get this fixed the way I like it here, and I cut 16-inch pieces. And what we're going to do with that is, I did not dovetail the end, they're straight, okay? What we're going to do with that is we're going to make a little bow tie, okay? So just find your center point. So if you need to fold it in half to be able to find your center point, make like a little fold there, okay? And you're going to want to fold it like that across the middle so that cut pieces sort of overlap themselves in the middle there. And you're going to scrunch it together and make a little bow tie, if you can see that. And put that right in the middle. okay, of your little ribbon thing here, your little, and just tie it. You can put your pipe cleaner behind the back, whatever you want to do. I mean, it's green, so it's a holiday color. And then just kind of poof it out a little bit. You see how cute that is? I mean, like a little bow tie. I really like the snowflake ribbon. But isn't that cute? That's that. Okay, let's see what else I want to do here. We can add more ribbon. What other pretty things do we have here? These picks are so awesome because you just stick them in. And this came from Hobby Lobby. And that's cute, and it's got more red in it. Let's see if we'll stick this somewhere. And I'm going to glue all these guys in later. I'm not going to spend the time doing it now. So that's that. And just keep adding things, you know, whatever you have, little ornaments, candy canes, gingerbread men, you know, whatever you have. I actually have these too, 40% off, little red pine cones. You can add some of those. Look how that just sticks right in there. Obviously, guys, you're going to want to glue these things in. Am I getting blurry again? Hold on. I don't mean to keep getting in your face here with my... Okay. I'm going to move back a little bit here. You guys can see more of the tree. I have these pretty little sparkly ornaments. These will definitely have to be glued in. They're very pretty. I'm just gonna place it. Just start placing. Now you know what you can do too. You see how you've got your little hook there. You can find one of your pipe cleaners, okay, and just feed it. Just feed the pipe cleaner right through the hole. And that'll hold your ornament in place. You don't need any glue. Look at that. And it just stays because of your little pipe cleaner. You can do that in a couple of spots. I think I might want to add some more ribbon too. But that looks kind of pretty so far. I mean, you can do that, you know, with the whole tree. You know what you could even do too? Instead of cutting your ribbon, you could just take, and I think I did this with the candy cane, you can take your roll of ribbon. Let me see if I have one here that hasn't been cut. Hold on. Just to give you an idea of what you can do that would be pretty. Here's some pretty red ribbon here. You could take this, okay? You could take another roll of ribbon. Not that I'm going to use this because I have my theme going here. I think I'm going to make a few more of these. You could just take it, okay, and find like a pipe cleaner, okay? Let me go to the back here so I can tell you what I mean. So take the end of your ribbon, okay, and attach it to a pipe cleaner. Okay, you don't even have to cut your ribbon. And you can sort of like make that into like a garland. So start in one spot, just like you're doing your Christmas tree. And then find another pipe cleaner and just pinch it. And you can go all around your tree, just attaching little, ribbon streamers like that. It doesn't have to, you can do like a shape, or you can just kind of, but that would be really pretty too. There's lots of things you can do. But what I would do is, if you're going to do something like this, do that first. Like, you see how I'm kind of going back and forth like that? You can go back this way now. Do this first, and then add, your ornaments and things like that. But that's another cute idea that you can do. I might even still do that in the front if I have room, because I really like the way that looks. So just an idea. Are you guys all still with me? Have I lost anybody? I know it's past 10 o'clock, and I know it's a weeknight, and you guys have work tomorrow, but
I'm still here.
so what do you think about that idea? That's another cute idea that you can do with your ribbon. Or you can continue to add the...
I'm still here.
Okay. What do you think of my idea?
Me too.
I love it.
Even though it's two different colors, even though I have, that down there, and I have this up here, I can fix that. You know what I mean? I really just wanted to show you what a nice, how full it can be with using the ruffles, And we're going to do a poof too, so don't worry. Free class. I will either do a Facebook Live, or I will just record it. And I have my pretty little thing on the top there. Does anybody have any questions? I mean, is there anything that you guys were confused about? Or I know this was kind of a timely class, but you can see, I wish you guys were here. I wish you could see how pretty this looks in person. It's like all sparkly. And honestly, it really doesn't look that bad with the two different colors of mesh. I thought it would bother me, but it's really not.
I have learned so much tonight.
You have?
I really have.
Aw.
I have. And I've learned that I'm going to need at least 2 more rolls of mesh. And let's see what else. Probably 3 boxes of the lights. And
Yeah.
I'll need to get some more ornaments. I thought I had plenty, but So as soon as I get mine finished, I'll post my picture for you.
I hope so, and I'm going to post mine too. I'm going to plug mine in and see.
Oh, great. Okay, and I'm going to sign off. I'm going to keep working and keep watching, but I'm going to say good night.
Good night, Susan. Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, thank you.
In future classes for sure.
Absolutely. It's just been a privilege. Thanks.
Oh, thank you so much, Susan. You have a great night.
You too, dear.
I'm going to move this over so I can plug it in here. I have my extension cord. Whoop. I wish you guys could see that. It's like I can't. Let me turn my light off. Yeah, I'll just turn my, oh, that looks really pretty with the lights. Hold on. Look at that. I wish you guys were here. I could see that. What do you think? That's 50 rolls of lights, or 50 count lights. And if you could see it in person, it does look really, really nice. It looks very nice. What time do we have here, guys? Does anybody know? I don't want to keep you guys longer than, I know it's been a long class. Let me see.
9:30 here.
10:25 on my end. Well, I'm going to keep adding to this, but I think you guys have the, let me unplug this for a minute because I don't like to, I want to go and talk to you guys for a second over here.
It's 10:30 at my place.
Yeah, me too. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and this was, like I said, this has been a longer class, but I wasn't anticipating, oh, there I am. Running out of mesh like that, but there's my tree sitting on the table over there. You can see it. Look up at the lights. That's the other side. Let me turn it around.
That's so beautiful.
But I'm going to keep adding to it.
That looks beautiful, Christina.
Oh, thank you. Even with my two colors. That's okay. And there's my candy cane over there. Did you guys see my candy cane? Like live and in person here. If you guys didn't join my candy cane class, look how big that thing is. Look at that. I have to be very careful opening my closet door because it's so big.
I love the candy cane.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm going to sign off, you guys. I'm going to finish working on my tree. I'm going to keep adding to it. I really wish you could see it in person, but I know that yours is going to come out just as nice, and I can't wait to see your pictures. And I'm going to be doing a poof. Maybe not tomorrow. Let me think. What's tomorrow? Maybe Wednesday or Thursday, we'll do a Facebook Live. How would that be? Jennifer, look at yours. How pretty. Say something, Jennifer, so I can see it.
Oh, I ran out of mesh, so I'm working on the bottom. But
oh, how pretty. I love the colors.
Thank you.
That's okay. We're all going to get finished.
If you do the Facebook Live, are you able to go back and see it later?
Yeah, actually, the Facebook Live will be saved to the video section of the group. Sorry, my hair.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. All right.
Yeah, because
Well,
it's
thank
going to
you
be.
so much, Christina. I have to go. I've got to get my laptop loaded up for my second job for before after work, and I have to be at work at 7 o'clock in the morning. So.
Okay. All right, honey.
Later, and I can't wait to post my picture. I'm gonna love this.
Okay, I can't wait to see it.
Have a good night, ladies.
Bye, Gina. Bye. Deborah, look at that white tree.
Good night.
Oh, wow. How pretty. That's so pretty. So if nobody has any more questions, oh, Jennifer, I just love those colors. I just love those. I can't wait to see it when it's done. So we had a couple of hiccups here with running out of mesh, and but I think everybody's trees are going to come out beautiful, and I'm going to sign off unless anybody has any more questions. And we'll see you later. We'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you all for being here.
Bye.
Thank you for doing the class.
Good night.
Thank you. Good
You're
night.
welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.